Alright, so today is another desk job, and as usual my apprentice is managing to kill things faster than I can fix them. Today I've been handed this little turtle which is supposed to swim and paddle and all the rest, and as you might imagine it's been left turned on in the water with a battery in here for months, and the battery has obliterated itself and the prop is fairly well stuck. We will be getting back to like the Land Rover and the bigger stuff soon enough. But, you know, this is a channel where I do a whole bunch of different things. So, we've got to get this thing open and see what's going on inside. I think I know what might be the case. Alright, we've got some screws out. And to point out, the long ones go in these holes, these long ones. The medium length one goes in there. And two shorties are in the prop guard up the back here. Let's see if this will come open for us. Hopefully it will. Detach the shell here a bit. Alright, let's have a look. So there's a bit of foam buoyancy aid in here. That's alright, they could use a clean. And definitely a gear mech in here. And it feels pretty locked up. And what do I see here? These two little things here. There will be a motor in here, which I think should be on that common shaft somewhere. It's certainly more of a gearbox than I kind of expected in here. So let's lift these two screws out and take that frame off. See what else happens. Alright, let's lift this off, the screws off. And we get one leg, two legs, three legs, and four legs. Alright, let's see what's going on with the... I don't want to disturb the ratio of these gears here. But... it looks like these are motor armatures. Where is the motor hiding out in here? Oh, so they're battery connections. So these are the battery connections. Battery bay there. Where is the motor? Right, I removed 4 screws from these 4 corners. I'm guessing that will allow me to lift gearbox out. And I'll have to be careful of those wire assemblies. They are rubber covers that look like they're designed to keep water off the connections. These are riveted in, so I think if we're gentle we should be able to lift that up, hopefully without causing too much trouble. Those wires are hooked into a little clamp or strain relief in here. I can probably hook them out and should allow me to lift up. That gives us access to the motor. What I'm seeing here looks like water has got into the motor. That could be the end of it for this. That could be too far gone. Let's get those out. These are little washer headed screws. Let's see, can I remove motor assembly off the gearbox? I believe so. It's always the first time with these things. Everything I sort of open seems to be a little different. So there's a couple of wires coming through the back there I have to be careful of. That doesn't look very good. That looks very corroded. And I think it's going to be pretty well done for. But in removing the motor, one thing I have done is remove all these cables from the strain relief here. They scoot down through a hole there, which allows us to lift the rear of the motor without pulling any wiring out. I feel like there is another screw holding this in somewhere that I can't see. Right, I've had a bit of a look at how this is set up. And you see there's a little clamshell join here. Those two sections join together, so the front of this section joins to the back of that shaft that goes all the way through. These gears that are on the shafts, push fit on, they are what hold things together. So this little section here is its own entity. The motor and this drive shaft are another entity. This motor is seized absolutely solid. Based on the rust on both ends of it, I'd say it's been completely full of water, which is not surprising. Judging by what I can see through this plastic here in that dark color, I think the entire motor has been filled full of water, which is not surprising. So I might get the apprentice in and see what her verdict is.
Boy.
Okay, so apprentice, I've got the gearbox out, and this is the motor here, and it is seized solid. It's had water go through the motor, and it's rusted solid. I don't have another one of the same size, so I don't think I can make it paddle anymore.
Alright.
So the question is, do you want me to put it back and make it look like a turtle, or do you want to just let it go? Because I don't think I can really fix the motor.
I've had this turtle for so many years.
I know, but you left it soaking in the water, and you left the battery in there with it turned on until the battery leaked through everything as well.
It's so hard to say this, but I'm gonna have to let it go.
And let it go?
Wait,
Alright.
But what does that mean?
Well, we would probably throw him away because we can't do much to fix it.
Wait, but what's the foam?
That's the foam that helps it float. So, do you want me to reassemble this so you can keep it as a turtle that doesn't move?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then. Alright, I'll start putting some screws back in. Okay, so the apprentice's choice was, given the face that it wasn't quite repairable, was to reassemble so we can keep it as a memento. So that's what we're going to do. We'll do this. Now, we had one medium length screw in here. Let's get my magnetizer here. See if I can pick that screw up. These are not very magnetic screws. A screwdriver perhaps like this might help. Get that in there. And we will put a little X on the back to indicate that we have checked this. It is not, it is now unserviceable. Okay, but she can still keep it as a toy because it does have some sentimental value. So yeah, when this did run, it would paddle around, these arms would move, it would scoot itself through the water. It was really nice. It came with a little turtle enclosure, which I think she still has, which is how it came to be this way. She filled the turtle enclosure up full of water and left it floating for months on end. So, and I think through the thermal cycles it just pumped water in past the seals. But in any case, yep, this was a test job. We'll see you with another one that hopefully is more successful soon enough. I have to bleed brakes on the 6-wheel drive Land Rover Parenti tomorrow, so that's probably what I'm going to do. We'll see you in the next one. Hope it was fun.